Hello everybody, welcome to another Town Salem video, continuing with the um, role list competition, so role list is going to be posted here and whatnot. And today we're actually Berserker, and we actually had Loki as Apocalypse, since I know that there's probably a arena neutral somewhere down here. I don't know how it's going to work in like the screenshot version, but it's definitely there. But anyways, we got Lucky. So Free Apocalypse, this also has Ghost Town, just like one of the other lists I had like a few videos ago, so yeah. I'm surprised that we actually got two Ghost Town lists, but I guess people actually like it, at least more than I thought. Oh right, and there's also, I guess hidden killers, that was another modifier that they decided to add. So you don't know who kills what. So, because of this, I tried to make a somewhat I think I tried to fake SK at some point, but that didn't really work out in my favor, but yeah, we're getting people to claim here. Not much, I mean, 6 assassin for TP. I believe eventually I do claim TP. But that's probably not until later, because I didn't actually see that. So if I claim TP, then yeah, there I am. ICC TP. And then Free was claiming me. So they make for a bunch of spies. Probably like the worst thing for a spy is to have a play bearer in game, because basically everybody's going to be infected. And you become useless. Anyways, we got a decent team. I'm just waiting for like Soul Collector at this point, just to choose who they're going on, and then I would just copy Soul Collector. So they decide to go on 15, so I obviously decide to attack the team to speed up their process. There's not much after that, so I'm going to speed up for the night a little bit. Oh yeah, and then there's also Voodoo, so I got Silence. Okay. Yeah, and 3 saying add 8, play bearer got you. I think this confused me like my first playthrough, just because I wasn't really paying that much attention to the fact that they were claiming spy, and I was like, why are they saying like play bearer? But basically it's just saying like, oh, this person must be infected, and that's really it. Even though they're not actually. Yeah, not much is happening here. I was kind of being passive, but eventually they decide to vote 10, mainly for time. However, 10 don't think did a good job at defending themselves here. Like when the first, I mean, they claimed their alignment earlier, but them just saying hi, I don't know how this game mode works. Probably isn't the best thing. But yeah, that was probably like one of the worst things that you could do. I mean, all they had to do was just repeat like NTP and they probably would have gotten it, you know, but yeah, that was weak. And I think that they were a bit confused by Ghost Town, but I mean, as long as you're just alive, I mean, it pretty much works normally. Anyways, I decided to go on 5. And I think the idea was I was figuring Coven would have like a lot of people, so I was trying to go on someone who I thought was Coven, so that's why I went 5. For just a TP claimant, it's not a strong one, so I decided to do that. Yeah, and then 3 did claim enemies side, but they definitely had a weird will. I believe 3 ends up being fake because their Knight 2 is wrong, but yeah. But yeah, I actually do end up getting Coven, which is what I wanted to do at this point. And then, yeah, I claimed Blue Vigi, and I also state Fix is immune because I figured Death is going to transform, and at that point, I do want the focus to be on somebody else. However, what's going to happen is 10 here is Ghost Town, so usually you want to be quiet about who's what, but then it's going to tell the dead chat that I'm Berserker. So I'm going to get voted up by a bunch of ghosts, and there's not much I can do about it. I do try to claim SK, just saying like, oh, there's a Puck and more Conan, not like Brett. Yeah, I claim silence, so there's also that. Oh right, and it's also a Rick game. I kind of forgot about that because 9 died, but Cruz was actually on them. So Rick got to jailer. Anyways, ghost voted me, ghost voted me, a ghost voted me, a ghost voted me. And well, these two eventually voted me, but yeah, like 4 ghosts went on me right away. But at this point, I don't know. That's an out of me as Berserker, so I'm trying to do a SK thing just because I know my claim isn't that strong. Just all I'm doing is claiming TP, and both of my would-be TP targets died, so... I got 6 Sinnoh. One didn't. One also a note. Yeah, one was a spy. And yeah, right here, this is how I knew, like, oh, this is why I got it up. Because, Big Bear decided we're going to tell everybody that I'm Berserker when it's Ghost Town. So I didn't really have much hope there. Anyways, I mean, we still have somewhat hope. I mean, SC is still there and maybe, like, Town starts to pity us just because as long as Coven doesn't die, then there's, like, a good chance that Town could get us, like, the Kingmaker win, but what ends up happening is Free dies, and their Witch, which I definitely wasn't thinking that well, because I was thinking, like, SD could kill for a little bit. And it's like, hey, how did Free die? I don't know why I thought Free was killed by Soul Collector during the time, but that went through my mind for a little bit, but pretty sure they died to Cruz. Yeah, at this point, there's not much we could do. I think it was obvious that it was some death. Wait, 6 got confirmed, didn't they? Or maybe not. I thought 6 was Meyer. Here, wait, 8 ends up getting voted. I don't know if 10 also added 8. Because they never exactly said that, but I do know that they outed me based on what other people were saying. And maybe 8 got outed also, but I'm not sure on that. Oh yeah, 6 is the Meyer, so... Yeah, I wanted to say, like, 6 was immune at some point, just to help out. I mean, I would have lived in. I could have pushed 6 later, but wasn't able to. Either way, they would have been, like, confirmed, but... yeah, that got unlucky for us. I'm going to speed for the night a little bit. And yes, if anybody wants to see. Oh yeah, and then it kind of got angry because basically the game mode ruined 8's win, because I think 8 could have won, or even if not, I mean, I definitely would have been living a lot longer if it weren't for Ghost Town, because it wouldn't have mattered what 10 did. So yeah, this mode kind of screwed over the Apocalypse, but I mean, we at least had a good chance. Oh wait, I'm not scrolling. Yeah, we all end up voting 7 pretty much. Just because, like, everybody knew he was on COVID anyways, so. And 7 wasn't really that strong anyways. It, they cleaned Vigi on day 6. They didn't even claim PK before, they just claimed Vigi. That was so late. And yeah, 9 for that they died to Ritualist, which at one point I didn't really get that from I have because I thought this was fake, but anyways, that's it for that game. But yeah, that was kind of unlucky for us, mainly because of 10, but otherwise the game kind of worked fine. Just, like I said, the only problem I had was with 10, but they were new anyways, so just kind of gotta deal with it. Anyways, on to the next one. Okay, so this is the next list. I usually do 2 lists. I mean, not 2 lists, but I play like 1 list 2 times, but sadly, I believe during the 3rd game I got internet issues, so I did see during the 3rd game, so I didn't get to like continue it, which would have been like the other list again, but instead we get a brand new list for this video. This is my DC. But anyways, I decided to do on 8. Not really much of a reason for that. And this didn't just happen like right after the other game, so he still thought it was Ghost Town. Oh, that's kind of weird. The beds work. So, Coven ends up killing Pyre, which is really good for town. Basically a wasted kill for Coven. And then speed it up a little bit because this just does. Then we had Cleric, they died to Pirate. Just slow down a bit more. Got Seer Claim, Psychic, and PP. And 14 claims Pound. And I forget what. 2 claims Sheriff. And 2 was a late Sheriff claim. They don't even have info yet. So 2's going to get up here just because it's like a very late claim. Yeah, I was like one of the first of us on 2. Now we just gotta wait for them to type a will. And their night 1, 14-0. And who are the enemies with? 14. So they basically confirm 14, and they have a very late will equals we're going to guilty. Yeah, you just confirmed the enemy. I mean, 14 could still be evil, but I mean, considering it's mostly COVID, there's not much that you could do. So we got Poisoner out. Because they just did not have a good claim. Anyways, at this point, I'm just kind of looking through, like, who all voted too. And I kind of went for, like, a bunch of people, but eventually I went on 7, I believe. Because they didn't vote too, so might as well RB them. And yeah, finally did it. So IRB 7 coming still kills, but 7 Kiefer is not like the best roll. But the good thing is, 7 does end up being Dreamweaver. So I know IRB Kobe, and I believe that they actually get hanged today. Because yeah, okay, right here, Marie caught 7 like night 1, but they were silenced, so someone's going to get up. I also RB'd 7, so yeah, and then someone likely gave the book to someone else because now all of a sudden this guy went on 11 and there's no visitor. So someone's going to get up or prosecuted. Yeah, they claimed RB again, but it doesn't really matter. They're dead. Because that's how a prosecutor works. But yeah, my 1 RB was actually good. Now people are starting to go on 12, which 12 is just silent, I think. That's why we were going 12. And they end up playing TK. And people point out there's no writ, so I mean, you can get full claims. But yeah. So close up, but they end up getting NO just slightly. Now we're going 15, which I'm going to check. Like 15 was also quiet, so makes sense. and they claim Trickster. Get it? And kind of somewhat late will, but then one said he was jailed, 14 agrees, so now we're all guilty. But it turns out that they were actually real. I think that they accidentally mistyped. What all happened there? Anyways, I decided to go back to RB8 because I figured 12's in jail, and then 8 8 was quiet. They didn't vote up 2, so I figured they're probably fake. So I end up RB8 again. The next 6 dies, which I was kind of surprised about, but I didn't really trust 8 anyway. So good thing is I at least confirmed somebody did that RB, but wasn't the best. And 12 died, executed by jailer. And then I also claim at this point like I'm Tavern Keeper, because I don't think I was talking that much either. But yeah, and that was, well, day 1, but yeah, I wasn't talking that much because I didn't really need to. And yeah, I kind of get blamed for being 8, but my reasoning was, like I said, was going based off 8's votes and they weren't voting codes, so didn't really trust them. Anyways, fight ends up getting up. They claim Vigi. Vigi is actually confirmed in this list, so it ends up being like a easy NO. So yeah, I asked if anyone DC's Vigi, and then 14 didn't really think it was Vigi, but I mean, Vigi is confirmed in the list, so no one's DCing it then, unless Wonder Woman would be Enchanter, but still, I mean, they were believable. Yes, this one was staying quiet as Vigi, and then it could be evil, but Anyways, next board gets subbed. And they end up playing BG, which doesn't really look that good because they weren't protecting Prosecutor. And they went on kinda... Well, their knight 3 was 6, so... And then 6 died. So yeah, that got guilty. And now, at this point, so this guy's going to get guilty, but I kind of forgot it was TT for a little bit, so I was thinking like, oh, the game's over. I was like very much confused when the game continued after this, just because I was like, didn't realize it was still a TT game for some reason. So night comes, I'm going to get jailed and executed because I'm kind of suspected for being TT. I was like so confused because, like, yeah, I know like I B to A, but I'm confirmed. I just completely forgot it was TT, so yeah, that's where I said, like, I forgot TT, but I was actually good, but anyways, I'm going to speed up for my death. And, well, I didn't mean to click that. But yeah, Jailer actually is TT. And you can kind of see here, but it's mostly a TT hunt from here on out. I'm going to speed up for this. It gets up, we're going to get guilty. And after that, might slow down a little bit. So at this point, I'm pretty sure everyone was thinking Jailer was legit because they X'd Voodoo. So it was either going to be 3 or 1. And at first I was thinking 1, but then I thought like, well, 3 kind of got lucky with the night 1, night 2. So I was thinking like maybe they did do like a thing where, yeah, like a bunch of your covenant in the hopes of getting a TT one. So I was thinking kind of 3 would be TT. But I don't think anyone was suspecting 14. 14 for the most part looked good because of the Voodoo X. Which I didn't even realize that Jailer could X their own covenant because most other I believe Prosecutor can't pros covenant and Deputy can't shoot covenant nor can Vigi shoot covenant, so I don't play TT enough, so I didn't really know how Jailer mechanics work. And obviously 14 gets Sandman, which either way it would have been probably, well, either way it probably wouldn't have worked, but yeah, they did a good play with the TT for Cohen. Like purposely getting some of your people out just so Jailer could carry. And then getting Vigi to like do the wrong person was also good. And yeah, nothing really is going to happen here. Jailer just has sex, so I'm going to speed up a lot for this. Yeah, of course. Skylar X is the last Tony, and that's like the game. So, anyways, if you're interested in joining these games, I do have a Discord, and that will be linked down below, and you'll get notified of future games. And then also, if you want to watch more videos, you can always subscribe, and that will be it. Bye.